Hi, Scorpio. I hope that you're all doing well. The energy that we're starting off with is one where it looks like some sort of pressure is being cleared out. I'm seeing 10 of Wands and I'm also seeing the Ace of Swords. So what this means is that there can be stuff that's been going on that has been feeling a bit more difficult to deal with. But when we have the Ace of Swords, it can be when we kind of like break through that and emerge. It can also be like a break that you're getting from something that feels stressful. But you can have a lot of stuff on your mind lately. I'm also seeing something about results of what it is that you've been working on or working towards. This is reminding me a little bit of the last reading that I did for you guys. I'm seeing stuff having to do with the future and kind of like where things are going, so that can be a big focus for you. I'm seeing something that's coming to a close. It feels like some difficult time that's coming to a close, but this could have been something that like was really hard on your mental health. And there could also be to feeling stressed out because of the sort of like unknown factors that are associated with what's to come. And I think just like trying to make sense of everything that's been going on. Yeah, okay, so given what's been taking place, this could have had you definitely struggling a bit with everything. Maybe even had you feeling like a little bit pessimistic at a certain point. I don't know if it's still gonna stay like that. I think something has been going on within the environment that's making it really difficult for you to show up. Maybe you haven't been feeling right. Because usually, like, I'm seeing the Nine of Pentacles as being your usual energy, but then I'm seeing a Five of Pentacles, which can mean that normally you feel like you can handle things and like you're capable and like you could just like make things happen that you need to make happen. But I feel like there's been a lot that's going on lately, and maybe it's been depleting you a little bit, like your resources in some type of way, which can even just be like your motivation or your energy. It can really be so many things. So yeah, having this, there can be stuff that you want to kind of like move forward with here, but there can also be like, because of this stuff that's going on, it's making it feel more difficult for me to kind of like get where I'm trying to go. And there can be stuff about kind of taking a step in an unknown direction, feeling like that's really the right way for you to be going here. But yeah, I get like something has been going on lately. It looks like it's been impacting your mental health, maybe among other things. This means for some of you, this can be like if you have autoimmune issues, it can be something like that that's popping up for you too, if that's the case. So yeah, whatever this is that's been going on, I think like on an energetic level, it's been impacting you, but I am seeing there being kind of a breakthrough with this. So it looks like you get a moment where you get to have like a really big breath of fresh air, and that feeling kind of like cleansing and giving you a sense of like orientation as far as where you are within the environment. And I think maybe a little bit more open to what it is that's unfolding, because given everything that's been taking place, I feel like it's been taking a lot from you, and that can be something where just on the emotional front it feels like a really heavy cross to bear, I think, overall. But what I'm also seeing too is where you're going, I think it's going to instill a sense of principle and like a stronger feeling of capability within you. Because I'm seeing somewhere you're going and you're really gonna like what this is that's unfolding. I think you're gonna like the way that you feel and also like this situation that this is bringing you into as well. What this means too is that you may not be at a point of seeing it now, but it seems like you are going in the direction where you're actually going to see the results of something that you've been working on. Like you're going to see it all add up, and that it's going to feel really gratifying in that moment when that happens, especially I think given everything that's been going on and having it like not feeling great lately. Yeah, I guess something about just like feeling burdened on the emotional front, but there being a breakthrough with this, just a lot of stuff that you've been sorting through. But then I'm seeing there being kind of like hopeful about things again. I see something where, you know, when a lot of stuff is going on and it feels difficult and we're kind of just assuming that it's going to be like that and like trying not to get our hopes up, I'm seeing something happening that's like a happy thing, but I don't really think that you were anticipating it. Not like it's a huge shock or a surprise, but more so, you know, when a lot of stuff is going on and it hasn't been feeling easy and you're like, okay, this is just it, and you're kind of just like submitting or like surrendering to the fact that that's what's happening right now. I think you wouldn't expect things to kind of like go up again, and I'm seeing something kind of like go up again where something feels like it gets easier, it feels like things get lighter, it feels like there's movement. So I think overall it's just going to be something that you wanted to see coming out of a difficult time. Yeah, I see a lot of stuff like having to do with how you've been feeling and haven't been feeling good. But I think more this is like inside how things have been feeling. Because I'm seeing you moving in the direction of something that you feel excited about. Like that's where you're going. So it looks like a new chapter that's opening, and it's something that you want to be doing. Yeah, I'm seeing stuff about the future again. I was seeing justice wanting to come out. What that means is that later down the line you can see something be rectified that needed to be addressed and maybe wasn't being addressed. Yeah, this is definitely this, like, basically the same energy that I was seeing last time. I see stuff about delays, I see stuff about the future, I see stuff about, like, it's not happening now, but it's going to be happening later. I see a lot of this type of stuff going on. But this is also something that can kind of, like, I see energy and excitement for something that you're going to be doing, but I'm seeing it be, like, it's like if it were your choice, I think you would be doing certain things now, but it seems like there's stuff that's going on where you have to wait. But that energy for it is there. Because you could just like want to grow and want to expand right now, but I'm seeing it be like you have to wait for a period of time and then you can go and do this. Yeah, all of the waiting. We have a card denoting the future. We have the Hanged Man, which speaks about waiting. And now we also have Temperance, too. I'm definitely getting something about having to wait here. But you know why this feels uncomfortable is because it's like holding some sort of tension. It's kind of like you have to do an energetic wall sit a little bit here, and your legs are starting to shake and that tension is there, but you kind of just have to wait until you're like the whistle blows and you can get up and then go about the rest of your life. It's like you have to wait for something to finish closing out, but then that's when you break through to the other side of this. Kind of seems like a bit of a palate cleanser that's happening. Yeah, you have to wait for something to be over here. This was definitely the same energy that I was seeing in the last Scorpio reading. I'm seeing Sag, I'm seeing Scorpio, I'm seeing Neptune. Yeah, I'm seeing some ongoing issue, and you could have not known which direction this was going to go in. Or this can be something that you know is kind of like off or out of place within your life, but you can't like immediately go in there and address it. It's something that there's like something with the timing here. But then I'm seeing that this problem be over. So yeah, if you've been having an ongoing problem, this also means too, like, maybe you've been like in a fight with someone, or there's been something weird going on. Whatever it is, I'm seeing it coming to an end. So the entirety of this, like, tension or this conflict, whatever it is, however it is that you're experiencing it, I'm seeing it be closing out. So whether this is like I'm experiencing like inner tension with myself, and when this thing closes out, then that's going to be over and I'm not going to have to deal with this anymore. It's like something happening with you and another person or other people or like a company or whatever it is. I'm seeing that it's closing out, but you have to wait until it closes out. Kind of like, I don't know, maybe you have to wait for like a contract to close out or something like that. And that can be on an energetic level. Like sometimes it can be physical, but sometimes it can be other. But yeah, I guess something that you couldn't like directly take care of, but it's been something that's really been weighing on you and really bothersome, I think, overall for you to be dealing with. And I think too with your energy, the way that I'm seeing it is that it looks like you would have a desire to just like tackle this immediately, but for some reason there was stuff going on that almost didn't let you do that. Kind of like what you need available to you isn't really falling into place. It's kind of like being put on hold, and you have to wait until that other end of the line gets picked up. But this is a knowing that it's like eventually gonna get picked up, but at the same time you have to wait until that point in time when that actually happens. So it's been requiring you to kind of hold that space where the tension is and wait until the whistle blows. As soon as this happens, I feel like everything's gonna go like back to normal pretty much for you. But you can be feeling like until that point, things are kind of just a really uncomfortable situation overall. I'm seeing that you're going to be really happy with yourself in the way that you moved through this. I think this is taking a lot of work for you to move through it as well, because this seems like kind of an intense, complicated situation. Can feel frustrating, I think. And because of feeling like you're kind of on hold here, you can have to be putting other things on hold too because of that as well. But then I'm seeing that things are going to get moving. It's just like being in that little bit of an interim space, and then I'm seeing the cap be put on things, and it's kind of like, okay, that cycle is over, you're entering into this next cycle. And I'm seeing like as soon as the next cycle starts, I'm seeing you feel really good. So I feel like all of this like drama or stress or whatever it is that you've been going through, as soon as this cycle closes out, I'm seeing that that gets left behind. Like it doesn't follow you into the next cycle that you're going into. And you can be like really yearning for that next cycle to begin. And I think it's just about doing what you need to do until that actually this closes out and that begins. I'm also seeing Cancer here too. All right, we're going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting and tuning in. I'm seeing something about like maybe some new networking stuff that can be coming up, or like new social stuff that can be coming up, social arena even. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.